was a kid growing up in the Midwest, I wanted curly hair like so many other girls my age. My siblings and I were the only Asians in school, though I did hear there was another Asian family somewhere across town. But like all kids, I just wanted to fit in. In middle school, I longed to look like the popular Christy Johnson, with her curly blonde hair and her crystal blue eyes. And in comparison, my straight black hair and my brown eyes seemed utterly boring. Then one day, I heard a couple girls talking about the new perms they got. I thought they looked great, and I wanted to ask them about these perms, but I didn't want to appear clueless. So instead, I asked my mom. Now, perms may be common knowledge to most people, but when your whole family has only had stick straight hair their whole lives, and you're the first generation kid of Chinese immigrant parents, then perms were just not part of the everyday vocabulary. So, my mom looked into what perms were. I think she may have asked her one non-Chinese friend, or maybe she learned about it on TV. But either way, she discovered how convenient they were. She said perms were wash and go. And then all you had to do was wet your hair, and instantly your hair would be curly, and then you could go. So I told my mom that I wanted a perm. So one day, she took me and my sibling to the local beauty school, where students practice on your hair at a discounted price. Yeah. So when we arrived, the smell of chemicals stung our nostrils. The salon was full of senior citizens, all with pink plastic curlers tightly bound in their hair. Mom said to the receptionist, "We all want perms." So we were told to sit in the vinyl chairs in front of the mirrors. I glanced at my reflection in nervous excitement. The beauty school student began to put my hair in sections, and then curling each one in the plastic curlers to the top of my head, and she bound them with these bobby pins, which she shoved in, and it scratched my scalp. And on top of that, then she put like a chemical solution on my hair, and I felt a burning sensation. So, and my eyes watered, but I soldiered on in pursuit of a curly head of hair. So after much time, the student pulled out the curlers. I looked in the mirror. The reflection revealed a girl with a head full of black curly hair, all in the shape of a helmet, like that. Okay. I looked at my mom and sister. They too had helmet hair. In fact, we looked like all the other grandmas in the salon, but we were just younger and Asian. Okay. So as ridiculous as I looked, I loved my perm. Why? Because it was so different from anything I had ever had in my entire life. And I couldn't wait to go to school to reveal the new me. So the next morning, my hair was flattened from my sleep, so I revived it by sticking my head in running water in the bathtub, and instantly my curls bounced back. That's all I thought I needed to do. But looking back, there was one thing I didn't do, and that was to comb through my hair, because I literally thought perms were wash and go. I mean, I just didn't know any better, and I can only imagine how messy my hair looked. I went to school thinking this was going to be the first day of my new life with curly hair. This was a moment, my moment. So I walked into school and noticed my classmates staring. I approached my friends, known as the academic quiet nice girls. My friend Teresa said, "Did you get a perm?" I nodded. "Ah, cool," she said with a shrug. I smiled and I felt my confidence grow. But after a few weeks, I noticed that not much had changed. I was still not popular. Boys still weren't interested in me. And I still did not feel comfortable in my own skin. And on top of that, my once soft, silky, shiny hair was now dull and brittle from the chemicals. my hair grew out, revealing stick straight hair at the top half of my head, right? With curly hair at the bottom half. And it was not a good look. And my confidence faded like my curls. I still have a school picture with my helmet hair. Though it was filed away with all the other awkward moments that come with growing up, I do still look back fondly on that first perm with my sister and my mom because it was a bonding moment. And it reminds me of how my parents supported me through all those challenging years when I was just trying to figure out who I was. Fast forward to freshman year in college. I got a wavy perm. I wanted to fit in. And then something happened. I saw so many other Asian students around campus, and they seemed to love being who they were. I became friends with some of them, and then I joined the Asian Students Association and began taking Asian studies classes to reclaim the culture I had suppressed. I began embracing my heritage, and I learned to love myself. Freshman year in college was the last time I ever got a perm, because since then, I've never felt the need to have one. And now I am going to show you a picture of my helmet hair.